Hi, thank you for visiting this chess channel for you. And I am David Wegener. I come from Christchurch, New Zealand, and I hope you enjoy this session. I handpick these games that I put on this YouTube channel, and initially when I placed this stuff on this chess coaching on YouTube, I thought it was the only person in the world that has ever done it. I might be one of the only people in Australasia that do it, but I'm definitely not the only person to have thought of this idea and doing it for free. This is for free. So I give to you of my ideas and my thoughts in chess, and particularly those games that I play. So my opponent is from Germany on chess.com. That's the platform that I play chess primarily on. And my opponent from Germany is 2267 for 5-minute chess, and way higher for tactical working out tactics, which is like about 2,500 points rating, whatever that all means. So here we go, let's get into this. So I'm black, and this game does not go very well. So note my development's not the greatest. Now here we have, I'll play a dummy move, a6. That's a mistake. Why is this a mistake? Why would a6 or something similar be a mistake? Because white would play cd5, and more or less likely is ed5, and now, as previously shown, but reiteration and repetition is very good for remembering things, knight e4, and after fe4 it looks like black's going to win a piece here, because this piece is forked here, this pawn is forking the knight and the bishop. But black would be met with bishop e4, and there's nothing that I can do about it because I cannot recapture because it's check to my king. So I played king h8. So it's not a developing move. I'm actually being very, very naughty. I like being naughty. I get in trouble for being naughty. So here we've got rook fd1 and knight df6. And watch this. It's not magic. Knight d7. That's 1, 2, 3 moves with this knight, and I still haven't developed, and had my rooks looking at each other going hi. So here we got f3. So I take the knight on e5, bishop e5, knight d6. So without going on about the opening too much, because it's not very good at all, is it? Let's face it. The opening is good, but not my one. c5 and knight f7 and bishop g3. So what would you play now? I'm not saying that I play the right move here, but it's the move I played. So if I just lean back, I might want to play here with the idea of trying to play e5 for black, whereas white may just stifle that idea quite quickly with f4. Excuse the whistle please. h5 is what I played. f4 as promised. h4, why not? I might as well. Knight h6. Knight g4. Queen d2, and here I play g5 on bishop d7. So here, black could just get biffed here with h3, but I wasn't. My opponent played knight e2. So my opponent, strong as they are, start to move things a little bit backwards. I'm not quite sure why my opponent played knight e2. So I played bishop e8. Here I play g5. Now if g5, that wouldn't be very good, I think, because this bishop coming here is going to start annoying white's e3 point or pawn. So I mean, white can defend against these sorts of things, of course, but probably don't really want to. Probably just want to remain in the assertive seats. So knight f3, and I take. And here I go, knight rook g8. Sorry, I thought it was knight f6, as it was this morning I looked at this last. And here is b4. So here I'm going to face this onslaught of pawns down the queen side, which is not going to be very nice for my queen side, because there's not much really protecting my queenside pawns, and infiltration with white's rooks should be easy to attain. So I play knight f6. Now this invites bishop h4 or knight h4, but if knight h4, then I can just take the rook, as the red line shows. If bishop h4, then I have this line here. Where is it? I don't know what's going on here. I basically play knight e4, if bishop h4, knight e4, bishop e7, attacking my queen, of course, knight d2, if bishop d8, which is the more probable. So if you want to have a lot of this, you may. Of course, you can do whatever you like. So after bishop d8, I would have bishop f3, and then the rook would probably have to take this knight on d2. And then I have this move here, h3, which is starting to look very powerful, even though white would be able to play gf3. So I'm going a little bit sort of on a quadrangle there, So I'm going on one of those things. So here we've got knight e5, and sadly for me, I haven't got the exchange because of knight f7 check, which is good for white, because they will win my queen for maybe just an exchange or something similar. So knight e4, and here this is not too bad. So queen e3 happens, and I come to queen f8. So now I am threatening bishop d1. So white plays bishop e2, and I play queen g7, which is threatening, of course, just queen g2 checkmate. White defends with bishop f3, and I now play I think bishop f3 or h3. So if bishop f3 takes on h5 still, then I just play queen g2 checkmate. So my opponent plays here g3, and here I take on f3 and queen f3, and black's threatened with probable queen h5 check, etc., and knight f7 check maybe as well. I'm not sure. So I play queen h7, a4. Here come these pawns. Bishop f6. Nothing, is it? Bishop f6 is still looking like I'm got nothing at all. So rook b1, bishop e5, Okay, another nothing move. And rook b8. Now this was, take it or not, if you believe it or not, this was, I'm starting to scratch my back of my neck or rub my mouth or something. I'm not telling you a lie. I meant to play instead, not rook b8, but rook a f8. But anyway, we played rook b8 because that's what my phone said I played. And here we go, bishop d2 and bishop f4 and rook g4. Now I'm not sure why I played queen d7, just there's no real point. It's not like I'm going to threaten this pawn with my pawn and queen on b5 because it's protected twice. So I played queen d7 and my opponent's just getting ready to build up rook b2. I probably could resign quite simply here. Maybe I did, or maybe I should. So here I just went king up after rook b8 check. It's neither here nor there, because after rook a8, David, it's pretty bad. These pawns are just, with these marauding rooks, are just going to do so much damage on the 6th rank. So here I go knight g5. Now probably white should just play bishop g5, get rid of their bad bishop, but they played queen e2. So I played back to e4, and my opponent, of course, took the a pawn with their rook a8. So these pair of rooks are doing devastating damage till they get to here, and then I have a horrible checkmate on a8 after that has come about. So, what did I play? Queen f7. Looks like a mistake. Now here the computer, I looked earlier, gives this move for white. But white did not play that move. White played this move. What did I play next? Or what do you think you'd play next? Given that the computer's on and that's the move I played. So I'm going to go back. So rook f4 happened. That's what I played. And now gf4. Now what would you play now? It's pretty sort of kind of easy to find this because I found it. So it must be pretty simple. So I play here queen g6. And I'm threatening, of course, the obvious queen g1 checkmate. So what does white do? White goes queen f1. So what would you do now? If you're black, and this is 5-minute chess, of course, what would you play now? So try and work it out in your head. Always, 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 always best to, because at the chessboard you can't start moving the pieces around like we all want to. You're best to try and visualize what to do here. So what do I play next? That wins 3 moves for black by force. It's not checkmate for black, but it wins by force and forces resignation by white's forces. So I will tell you now what the moves are so you can try and look at them in your head. They are queen g2 check, which is very easy to see because it is protected by the pawn as well as that of the rook on g7. So queen g2 check, which is right up to the last white square down the board, or up the board, whichever way you're looking at it. And then the only move for white is queen takes queen, or queen takes g2. And then we have either rook g2, which is still good and still pretty, it's probably even better. Probably rook g2 is probably even better, but it may give white some respite to try and get out of things a little. In fact, I don't even know if rook g2 is better, because it's probably able to be defended because of these two rooks on the 6th rank of white. So here I played queen g2, queen g2, queen g2 check, queen g2 capture, hg2 check, and then king g1. What was my next move? Which is move 3, which more or less this player forced resignation on the spot. So what was that? Can you see it? So I hope you're ready, and I hope you found it. The move I played at the final position, before the final position, was knight f2. And that was just threatening knight h3 checkmate. I hope you can see that, because it's very, very good for your chess. Even if you're really good, it's really good for your chess to see it, especially in your head. So here we go. We've got queen g2 check. So you're going to see it now. Queen g2, hg2, king g1, only move. And now we have the final move, which resulted in resignation in Germany from my 2267 player on chess.com platform, is knight f2. Now, as you would appreciate, I'm not going to go into any detail of after king f2, queen, and it's all over really. So I'm not going to go any further than that, and I hope you enjoyed today's session on YouTube, and thank you very much for visiting this channel of mine, yours, whatever way you want to look at it, because I consider this as your chess channel. So thank you for watching, and all the best with your chess, no matter what your level. Thank you very much.